Welcome to Manny Sports, a special edition today of the NBA. And we're going to talk about what happened. This is the Road to the Playoffs edition. On Tuesdays, I'll talk about NBA Road to the edition to the playoffs, to the finals. And I'm your host, Manny Hernandez, and I'm going to call my friend Ian C. Jordan. I'm just going to call. A minute. Let's call. Yeah, when we saw the Rockets score 48 points right away in the game, that was pretty cool. It was pretty cool that we saw them score 48 points in the game. Yeah. Oh, let's give him a call right now, and here we go.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Well, I'm good. How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, right?
Ready, man. I'm ready for the show. I'm ready for everything going on. I heard we're going to talk a little Houston and Golden State and why I think that Houston's going to fall apart toward the end.
Okay, well, James Harden, he had a great game last night, 45 points, a career high. And also, the Houston Rockets scored 45 points in the first quarter yesterday.
Right. Well, you know what? I mean, I usually, even when I do my own work in the media as far as my political forum and everything, and the Earl Hall show, me producing that, I'm going to be honest with you, yesterday was an anomaly. You're not going to do that again. Houston was 0 and 7 until yesterday against Golden State. Golden State has their number. And if Steph Curry doesn't get hurt and goes out for that small amount of time, then they get blown off the floor. I'm not sold on the Rockets. I don't really like Dwight Howard, the way that he goes about his business. And James Harden is good, but I don't know. Do you think they're going to go ahead and do you think they're going to win another game?
Yeah, I think they won another game because they're good. They had the momentum coming into Golden State, and I think James Harden's not gonna let one of those three games come again. It's gonna be close, and I think the Rockets will win by 5 in the next game.
You think they'll win the next game? So you think it'll be over in 6?
Yeah, I think it'll be over in 6.
Yeah, you think Golden State will win?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I think they get blown off the floor Wednesday. And that should be. I mean, that really should be it. I think everybody's waiting for Cleveland and the Golden State Warriors in the NBA Finals. I'm excited about that matchup. I'm gonna go out and say it because I don't think Atlanta's gonna win a game.
A good effort for Klay Thompson yesterday. 24 points, and when I was watching the game, he was making every 3-pointer I saw him take.
Yeah. I mean, they got some players. They got some players over there. I mean, I don't know. Houston is a good team. Don't get me wrong. I like what they built there. I like what Kevin McHale has done. You know, Kevin McHale was probably, after Tim Duncan, the second greatest power forward to ever play basketball, in my opinion. You know, from the Boston Celtics with my man Larry Bird. But I don't think, though. I think there was something missing this year. I think that the Clippers should have put them out. Houston overachieved. I don't know how they even got that far, but you know the West is wide open for the next couple of years. The Oklahoma City Thunder look like they're going to be better if they can keep that team together. I don't know. I'm anxious to see what happens in the West, but this will be Golden State's biggest opportunity to go ahead and get a championship and win now. And I think they can beat Cleveland, a banged up Cleveland team. You think that they can beat Cleveland?
Yeah, but like the last time I said Cleveland's the one I meant to say Golden State. Yeah, I think Golden State could take it in 5, just like the San Antonio Spurs did last year.
Yeah, I don't think that. I don't think that people, a lot of the people that love LeBron, like I love LeBron, but I also understand how basketball actually works. And the teams with the best players generally win. But if you look at the Bulls teams of the '90s, or you look at the Lakers teams of the 2000s, those guys had role players that could kill you from every direction. The Cavaliers' role player, which is Kevin Love, he's hurt. Kyrie Kyrie Irving is not really healthy right now. So I think Cleveland, thinking that they're going to go there and just beat Golden State, I will go on the record and say this on your show. I think that Cleveland is going to get blown off the floor almost every game if Kyrie Irving's not there, because they're not going to be able to stop Steph Curry. They're not. What do you think?
Yeah, same thing. Well, Irving needs. I think Kyrie should take Game 4 off tonight, and then he knows he's gonna have to be good in the finals to beat Golden State. He's gonna have to help LeBron and also Tristan Thompson. He's gonna have to get more offense. He's gonna have to get more than four offensive rebounds per game. They want to beat the Golden State Warriors.
Oh, absolutely. No, absolutely. You're right. And if I think that's a little bit too much to ask Kyrie Irving, because I've heard people say that he's this and he's that, and don't get me wrong, he's good. But I think Steph Curry, and I've been saying this for a few years about him, Steph Curry is on a different planet right now. He really is. Him and LeBron are like in the same planet. Like, those two guys are two of the best players in the playoffs remaining, and it's going to be an exciting finals. I just hope that Houston doesn't win another game. Give the Golden State Warriors, give them some rest, and let them go ahead and handle Cleveland in 5 or 6 games.
Yeah, and also 37 3-pointers from both teams sets a new NBA record in the playoffs.
Well, you know what? That really, as far as in my opinion, all that says is that the game has changed from the traditional big man get the ball back down, and bam and dunk and all that kind of stuff. It's gotten to the point now to where these guys are such just great shooters. You know what I mean? Steph Curry can shoot the lights out on any given night. The only thing I worry about Golden State, and this is the only thing, teams that live by the three usually die by the three. But I think they have some elements there. But yeah, I think it's going to be a heck of a finals, because I think they close them out tomorrow. I know you think that Houston's going to win, but I think that they close them out. Houston has a lot of pride, but I think they get beat tomorrow.
Yep. And also, I heard that people at the lead the game, like people like the officials or the people who work at Houston had to get the people off the court because of the rain yesterday.
Right. I have a buddy who owns a company, DG Exteriors, in Texas, and we were talking today, and he was just telling me how bad the weather was. He said that the weather is really, really bad, and we want to, definitely pray for the people that are there, because man, they have to be rough right now. I mean, that kind of puts a damper, on as far as the sporting world right now, because people's lives have been lost. So at least some of the people, after everything hopefully gets a little better, that maybe their team will be around a little bit longer, so they can maybe free their mind a little bit, so to speak.
Yeah, and I heard during the press conference when someone's phone beeped loudly when with a flash flooding warning during Howard's post-game press conference, he shook his head and said, "It's bad outside."
Oh wow, yeah. I didn't see any of that. No, I was just because I knew we were going to do the show today, and I was I had to look over a few of the highlights, and I got a few notes together and all that stuff. But yeah, I didn't see that one. I didn't really watch any of the press conferences, but I saw when Steph Curry fell down. I thought he almost broke his wrist. Yeah, I thought he was really hurt when he fell. Did you see that when he fell yesterday?
Yeah, and when he came back, he airballed one of his shots.
He came back, which is funny.
Yeah.
Amazing that he actually came back. Like, I'm in amazement that dude actually came back after falling down like that. Wow.
Well, let's say if he came back yesterday, if he would have got injured again? Well, I think Steve Kerr should have just benched him, because Houston was gonna win the game, obviously, with a big leads in the game, and when Golden State tried cutting back in the lead, Houston would get the lead back up there.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason though that they did bring him back is, one, probably a psyche issue with having him not be traumatized, and two, because Houston has had a couple leads by double digits in this superstars in your circle, your people that follow you on Facebook and stuff, you can honestly say the series could be 2-2 right now, or you could say it could be 3-1 Houston. If Houston would have made a few different adjustments, Houston could be who we're talking about right now in Golden State, like fighting for their lives, you know?
Yep. Okay, let's go to the Atlanta-Cleveland matchup today. And I got Cleveland winning the game. I say they're going to blow out the Atlanta Hawks.
That's not even a matchup. You know what's funny, though? Game 3, they put their best foot forward. They put up their best effort. They went into the overtime, and it still wasn't enough. LeBron James has not even taken these guys serious. Not at all. He hasn't even taken them serious. Now, one game. It's amazing to me that Atlanta is so bad. They remind me of a team like how they try to build the Bucks, to where they have a whole bunch of good players but no superstar, type of deal until we got Jabari Parker. But that's kind of the construction of it. You need that superstar, that secondary player, and a team around them to go ahead. What do you think the Bucks are going to do next year?
Well, I think they're going to start off the season well, and they know the East is like always wide open every year now, and I think this team could have a chance to be a potential 2 to 3, 4 seed.
Oh, the Bucks?
Yep.
You think the Bucks can do that? Yeah, I do too. I think there's a lot going on with the Milwaukee Bucks. I think that a lot of people in the organization, and I have a friend who works for 98.3. Her name is Shatavia B, and she has a show. And she works for the Milwaukee Bucks as well. And I heard her on her show saying that, because she's in PR, and she said that they're looking to make some moves. Apparently, they had a closed-door meeting in Madison regarding the stadium today, actually. And apparently, it looks like the Bucks are going to get the stadium. And it's going to end well for Milwaukee. So I think the Bucks will be a championship contender in about 6-7 years. I truly believe that.
And also, I heard rumors that Marc Gasol is a free agent this year, right?
Right.
And people say he might come to Milwaukee.
He would come to what I think Mark would do, and I don't know anybody that knows Mark, but from what I've heard about Gasol, one, he's rich. Mark is rich. He likes the small market team, and if he came here, he would get treated like a superstar. If he came to Milwaukee, he would be loved so much. And because they're moving in the right direction and they're really trying to build a winner here, I think you might see, because we haven't seen it in a long time, you might see a marquee free agent that wants to come to Milwaukee, even though it's a small market, but there's a lot of money that can be made in Milwaukee. If you do your things right, if you buy a building, think about it, the U.S. Bank building was only worth $50 million, and that's the biggest building in Wisconsin. You think about that. Some of these players' salaries are so enormous that they could easily buy a building. Just think about that and the opportunities in Milwaukee. Opposed, it's a small market and people don't want to play here.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Anything else?
No. I definitely enjoy being on the show. I think that everybody should definitely continue to support what you're doing. I think it's really good. Your YouTube program. It seems like you're going ahead and anything new on the horizon. What you're doing with your sports report. Anything new?
No. Well, I'm not gonna have any highlights. Maybe I just keep this as maybe for radio.
Right. No, this is a good forum for radio, and the more you do it, the more the different things you add to the show. Like what we do, what we do at Earl's show with the Earl Hall show. We have segments. I have a segment pre-recorded to where I go in every day, and tomorrow I'm going to be on the air from 10:30 to 11 o'clock, just talking about some of the situations in the city of Milwaukee and what we can do to change it. And we have commercials and all that other stuff. So I think you're on the right path. you're on the right path. I definitely see you doing the right things.
Then how about Thursdays? Thursdays sound good because I'm not gonna have the show Wednesdays or Sundays.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Thursday sounds good, and this week getting the Xbox One, I'll be looking forward to playing you soon.
Yep. Okay.
All right, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
All right.
Have a good night. Okay, let's get to some MLB scores today. MLB scores. Yep, and he's one of the best ones. Let's turn this off. There's nothing going on. It's 0-0 Astros and the Orioles. Top second. 1-0 Cubs is Chris Bryant saying to Bryce Harper, "Hey, we're the better team. We know we're the better team, but truly the Nationals are the better team." 2-0 Pirates. The Pirates have been red hot as late. It's over the Marlins. Yankees 2-0 as the Royals getting outscored in the series right now, 16-1. 2-1 the Chicago White Sox over the Blue Jays. Both Chicago teams winning tonight. 0-0 delayed Rangers Indians. 1-0 Reds. Reds trying to avoid a 9-game losing streak at top of the second against the Colorado Rockies. 0-0 Mets Phillies. 2-0 Seattle against Tampa Bay. Red Sox Twins still to come at 7:10 Central. Giants Brewers. Diamondbacks Cardinals at 7:15. Tigers A's at 9:05. Padres Angels at 9:05. And the Braves and the Dodgers on ESPN tonight. Braves Dodgers. NLH tonight, we got an elimination game. If the Rangers don't win today, they will be eliminated as Lightning try to advance to the Stanley Cup Finals. And I believe that will be their first. And Tampa Bay knows they want to win. And yeah. And also, the Bucks took the lead on Jason Harrison's 2-for-2 as in a run RBI batted in double. Scores Jordy, and your Bucks take a 2-0 in the lead in the second. And yep. And anything else? If you want to have any questions, leave it in the comments. And I enjoy you guys watching I enjoy people watching my show. I really appreciate it. And have a great night. And be safe on the road tonight. And this is Manny Sports Radio. So long, folks. Like I always say, laugh out loud. Goodbye, folks.